Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today is Saturday the 23rd of March 2024 and today we've got game number 82 of the 23-24 season on the channel. We're heading back to the Eco Power Stadium for some League 2 action. In the Battle of the Rovers, we've got Doncaster Rovers versus Forest Green Rovers. So in today's video, we've got the full match day vlog as well as my thoughts pre and post match. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So today is actually a double header for me. It's at the same stadium, but we have got two matches. So we're going to have two separate videos, so each match is going to have its own video. So this video is for the Doncaster Rovers versus Forest Green Rovers game, which is at 3 o'clock. And then 6 o'clock, we've got the women's team, which is Doncaster Rovers Bells versus Chester Street Town Women. So like I say, that'll be on a different video. So on that video, you won't have all the pre-match stuff and you know, the travel and stuff like that. It'll just be straight from my pre-match thoughts to the game, pretty much where I leave this video off. So anyway, that'll be in the next video, which will be out tomorrow. So anyway, let's get into my pre-match thoughts. So let's start off with the table then, and my team Doncaster Rovers are currently in 18th place, so we've had 13 wins, 7 draws and 17 defeats so far this season. Not mathematically yet, but we are pretty much safe, so not really a lot to play for so far, but we are second in the form table at the minute, so it will be nice to keep stringing them wins in and try and finish as high up the table as possible. Whereas that's a completely different story for Forest Green Rovers, who are currently second bottom and occupying one of the two relegation spots. So we've had 8 wins, 9 draws and 21 defeats so far this season, and like I say, we haven't really got a lot to play for. They very much have. They're fighting for the lives down there. It looks like it's pretty much going to be 2 from 3 teams. The other 2 teams been Sutton United and Colchester United. But like I say, Forest Green level with points on Colchester, but a worse goal difference, and Colchester do have 2 games in hand, but they aren't in great form themselves either. So the last result for Doncaster Rovers was a 2-1 away win at Swindon Town last Saturday, which means we've now won 2 games in a row and they've lost 1 of the last 9 games, which was a 3-1 loss to Walsall. And Forest Green Rovers' last result was a big blow as they lost at home to bottom place Sutton United by a 1-0, which dragged them back into the relegation zone after they had won 2 games in a row before that. So with Donny Rovers, like I say, second in the form table, and they've really been stringing along nicely as of now, picking up some pretty impressive wins, to be fair, when you look at the fixtures that they've had. You know, they've not had some easy games in there at all, and they're still picking up the points. So the aim for this season really is just to finish as high as up the league as we can, and I believe McCann set them a target of trying to win the table from January, and yeah, we're doing a good job at that at the minute, so hopefully we can keep that going and do that. Like I say, we're not going to get promoted, we're not going to finish anywhere near the playoffs, but it would be nice just to put a bit of pride back into the squad, and if we can end the season well, you know, it's got a very good chance of rolling over into the next season and building some momentum from there. And also, Donny have been boosted with the news that James Maxwell has just signed a new 2-year deal, and it sounds like they're getting close with a few other players as well. So fingers crossed we can get them over the line as soon as possible and we can start looking forwards. So if Forest Green have had a pretty dire time as of late, however that has started to pick up a bit. So they lost the manager earlier in the year and replaced him with Troy Deeney, and that was a bit of a car crash, to be fair. We only lasted about 6 weeks before being sacked, and then kind of going on a bit of a rant about you know, how they only used him for his name and profile and stuff like that. However, since Steve Cottrell has come in, he has got a hell of a lot of experience, especially around the lower leagues. Good manager, like I say, he knows how to get his team playing football, and they have really picked up, to be fair, and they look like they were doomed and gloomed, but you know, it looks like it's going to be 2 from 3 teams now, and I personally think Forest Green are going to be either one of them teams that survives. Personally, I think it's going to be Colchester and Sutton that end up going down, but we'll have to wait and see until the end of the season. So in the previous results between these 2 teams this season, the reverse fixture was, wow, it was some game, to be fair. I mean, we won it by 2-1. We one of our goals ran over a kick, and then the last goal was literally one of the last kicks of the ball. Ben Close whipped in across, the wind took it and it flew into the top corner. We went ballistic, first win of the season. Honestly, if you've not watched that video, go back and check it out. It is an absolute cracker, probably the favourite one that I filmed this year. But Anyway, I think that brings me into my score prediction then. So, do I think we'll have a repeat of the away game and Donny will get the win? Or will Forest Green get a much needed win to climb them out of the relegation zone? My prediction is this isn't going to be an easy game because Forest Green Rovers have improved, but I feel confident. I've got faith in the lads. I think they're going to do it. I think we're building some momentum here, and yeah, I just think McCann's going to have them up for it, and we're going to come out firing and get the 3 points. So I'm going to go for Doncaster Rovers 2, Forest Green Rovers 0. Anyway, so that is it for my pre-match thoughts then. So let's head on over to the Eco Power Stadium and let's see how the day goes. Couple teams then. We have our own pitch, Forest Green fans over there. Not many of them look great to every single one of them that's travelled. It's not an easy journey from Gloucestershire up to here. Run away. Come on, Rovers. Oh, go on. Go on. Oh, no, I thought I got him. No, so far, Rovers have missed a great chance. I thought it went a header towards the back post, and I thought it got in, but I've just gone just wide. Forest Green aren't looking great so far, very slow to everything, and just look like they're sitting back and kind of just waiting for a hit out, whereas Rovers are taking it forward and definitely look the most likely so far. So hopefully, like I said, we can capitalise on one of these chances in this first half, because these are definitely here for the taking. So after 24 minutes gone, it's still Rovers 0, Forest Green Rovers 0. Go on. Just 1 minute by the time added onto this first half, so I'll do my half time review now just before we go down. Not been best of us, to be fair. We've looked a lot better team. You can pretty much tell we've come for a point, to be fair, but other than that, not really a great deal to report. We missed a chance down there just before the last report, but other than that, not a lot has happened. So no, it looks like going into half time. Oh, come on, take your chance. Poor finishing. Half time, 0-0. So from there in second half. Lads, that's it. Go on. Go on. Yes! Come on! Come on! Get in there! Let's go! Oh yes. There's the crutch. Get in there! Go on, Luke. 1-0 to Rovers, Luke Wally with a lovely goal to face, poked it right into side netting from a place where you think you'd put a crossing, but nevertheless he has short right into the side netting. And yeah, to be fair, we've deserved it. They've kind of sat back, they've been playing for a 0-0, but been defending for their lives. They've kind of been like, come on, have a go, let's see what you've got, and we've kind of shown them what we've got. To be fair, lovely goal from Molyneux, 1-0 up, and let's see where we go from here. 1-0 to Donny Rovers, that is.
Tom, I told you should have come with me.
Boys, got to be 2. Oh, good save from keeper, to be fair. Unlucky lads, come on. Substitution, all I have to go up against Harrison Biggins coming off, Tommy Rowe going back on after injury, so hopefully he can make a bit of an impact just after that goal. 1-0 to the Rovers. Go on! Oh, look here, come on! Takes up at Rovers, inside coming off, Biamu coming on. Got the goal that's winning, let's see if we can get the goal against Forest Green. Still 1-0 to the Rovers so far. Yeah, about 10 minutes ago here, still 1-0 to Donny Rovers. Not a lot has happened in the second half of there, very little chances either way. And like I said, they've had to go for it a bit more. They've not really created a great deal, but we have gone for it a bit more. We've not really created much either to really put any pressure on 2-0 up, but looks like this game is kind of going to die out as a 1-0. That's kind of my initial thought, but it could be wrong anyway. But let's see what happens for the rest of the game. Still 1-0 to Donny. Now then, game over really, I think, in my opinion. I mean, I've not been that impressed with Forest Green to be fair. They've come to try and get a point, and since we scored the first, we've not really known what to do to be fair. We've defended pretty well up to that point, but nevertheless we have gone and added a second through Ivanhoe, and yeah, that's pretty much it now, I think, to be fair. I think that's going to be game, set and match for us. So yeah, good 3 points, and yeah, it's a bad loss for Forest Green, especially with Colchester drawing earlier. So Rovers 2, the other Rovers 0 so far. 6 minutes of added time added on. 6 more minutes. Oh, that could have gone in easily. Hey! Full time 2-0 to Donny Rovers. Get him there. Come on, you bells. So full time, it's finished Doncaster Rovers 2, Forest Green Rovers 0, and that wasn't a classic by no stretch of the imagination, but nevertheless, we will take it. It was kind of one of them games for fair. Forest Green Rovers put 10 men behind the ball. They were definitely coming here, trying to get a point, and they managed it for the first 45 minutes. Like I say, not a lot really happened, to be fair. We tried to push them, but couldn't get the breakthrough because I said, you know, these were effort taking, but you know, when they're there for taking, you've got to make most of them chances, and we definitely didn't do so in the first half. Then we came out second half, got an early, an early through Luke Molyneux, and from there we just never really looked in trouble. We felt pretty comfy, to be fair, and then yeah, got the second. I think it's gone down as a Richard Keogh own goal of where I thought originally it gone off Biarmu, but yeah, it's gone down as an own goal by Keogh. So yeah, nevertheless, it was a pretty comfy 2-0 win, to be fair. We never really looked in trouble against, I mean, it's fair to say, a pretty poor Forest Green side. In my opinion, I thought they'd be a bit better. I thought they're in desperate need of surviving relegation, so I thought they'd come and attack us a bit more, but, you know, really go for it. But that just weren't the case. And I mean, good luck to Forest Green out the stale, but it just weren't a good performance from them, to be honest with you. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to do a bit better than that if we want to stay up the season. I hope we do. I hope we do it, but you know, we're gonna have to go at teams rather than sitting back and hoping for a point. Nevertheless, it would have been a good point if we could have got it, but at the end of the day, we did get the breakthrough, and then once got that first goal, we just never looked in trouble with, really. So yeah, that is that for this game then. So good 3 points for Rovers. Like I say, only lost 1 in the last 11 now, and moving in the right direction. As for Forest Green, still going to be, like I say, 2 from 3. It is going to be tough for them now. I think we've gone to bottom place now. But nevertheless, it is real close between them 3 teams. So one has got to survive. So it's going to be very interesting to see which one of the 3 is going to survive. But anyway, that is it for this video. So I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you are an old or a new viewer, nevertheless, and make sure you follow me on my social medias at Adam Gittings PT. on every social media other than YouTube. So the next video on the channel is going to be midweek on the Tuesday. We have got Emily versus Albion Sport. Really looking forward to that video. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.